I'm so sorry, chat. That jazz shit is so fucking loud. But welcome back to another stream. We are back playing some L.A Noire, and we're going to be continuing our journey uh as a detective in L.A. Right now, we've solved the cases of the Compto's car, and the driver's seat. Also, a marriage made in heaven where he staged and faked his own death so he could go be with a side bitch. So yeah. So we have cracked some cases. Now let's get back into that mode, chat, and let's get her done. So our next thing is a slip of the tongue.
Phelps, Bukowski. B-Cop says he located a green Kaiser Fraser from the hot sheet. Address is 6 West 2nd Street. Get over there, see what you can find out. Go on. Sorry to inconvenience you.
Okay.
We're on it, Captain.
So a stolen vehicle call. Investigate the stolen vehicle report.
I swear the more bent cars we bring in, the longer the hot sheet gets.
It pays the rent, though. Keeps Mrs. Phelps in the manner to which she's accustomed.
I'm not sure she'd agree with you.
Passionate, romantic type like you, Cole? I don't believe a word.
Okay. Here's the exit over here.
You can drive.
Yeah, partner, you can go drop.
They're calling her the Dolly. Wonder what Veronica Lake makes of that
What a case. You hear whether they're making any progress?
one. Captain Donnelly seems to think they have it all wrapped up. Brown and Green are sweating this Manley character. I heard it'll be in front of a grand jury by next week.
Poor thing. Terrible enough being murdered like that without having their death strewn all over the front pages.
Six West Second Street, 12:15 p.m.
That's the car, Cole. Just pulling out of the drive. Get it.
Ah shit.
Remember, we need them healthy enough to answer questions.
1247, Detective Phelps, requesting immediate backup in pursuit of a stolen green Kaiser Fraser from 6 West 2nd Street.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out. Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
Pull over.
All right.
Get the fuck out of the vehicle.
Miles over the speed limit.
Nah, shut the
Put
fuck
your
up.
hands in the air!
Get the fuck out of the car.
Why did you run from us?
I saw a big car in my rearview mirror with two tough guys bearing down on me. What would you do?
What's your name?
Cliff Harrison.
You're under arrest.
For what? What are you talking about?
Nice try. I'm talking about the car being stolen.
You're out of your mind. I bought the car, and I've got the paperwork to prove it.
Show us.
Looks like we'll have some questions for the people at Coombs Automotive.
Okay. He definitely did sell the car. Or he definitely does own a car.
You purchased this car from Coombs Automotive Company?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so we know he did.
And the ownership papers?
From the same place.
If this is a forgery, it's top-notch. This will need to be traced.
Cliff Harrison. Okay, so he does own the vehicle. What is it? A sedan? Okay. Yeah, that looks fine to me. Let me read the back. Transfer by owner. Okay, so it does look legit. Why are you
You have a
leaving?
criminal record, Mr. Harrison?
No, nothing like that.
Oh, he likes to blink a lot.
You better give us something, Cliff, or we're gonna make this hard on you.
I didn't steal the car. I ran because I've got some wacky backy in the glove compartment.
How much, Cliff?
1 reefer.
We'll let it slide. You're in enough trouble.
Okay.
Who did you deal with at Coombs Automotive?
The owner, Richard Coombs.
Okay, so we have a new POI, Richard Coombs.
And he made out the bill of sale personally?
Of course he did. He kept a facsimile for his records. Check with him.
Thank you.
We're going to get to the bottom of this, Harrison. Until we do, you're going downtown.
You gotta be kidding me. I'm getting arrested for buying a goddamn car?
If everything is legit, Harrison, you'll be out soon. Until then, if I were you, I'd keep my mouth shut.
Bag his possessions as evidence and have him arraigned for
Yeah.
grand theft auto.
Right, Detective.
Do you know who my father is?
We need to get to Coombs Auto and check out Harrison's story.
That's okay. You're driving. No, nope.
You're behind the wheel.
Fine. Where are we
We
headed?
know where we're going. Yeah, you driving.
You know what? I think he's telling the truth.
Some of the most convincing people you will ever listen to are born liars. Usually they're called politicians.
Okay, so we're at Coombs Automotive Company.
Not another step. I have got a Buick Century sedan that would be absolutely perfect for you.
Detective Phelps, LAPD, are you the owner?
That's right. Richard Coombs at your service. You looking to trade in a black and white, boys?
Mr. Coombs, we're investigating an auto theft. A man by the name of Cliff Harrison claims he bought the car here.
Well, some people would say that my cars are a steal. That's a joke, son.
Very amusing, Mr. Coombs.
Yeah, we're
I
not
remember,
laughing.
Harrison. It was a green two-tone Kaiser Frazer, if I remember right.
Do you have the bill of sale?
It's in my office. Walk this way.
He's very eccentric.
That's a joke, too, son.
Phelps, you mind if I shoot this guy? He's getting on my nerves.
Here it is. Got the original pink slip there, too.
Okay. Let me see.
Gene Archer.
Ian Archer.
146 North Fremont Avenue.
Marquee Printing Company. Cliff Anderson.
Harrison's purchase receipt was legit, at least.
Or yeah.
We have a couple of questions.
All right, fellas. Shoot.
Thank you. Okay.
Can you tell us how you came to buy the car?
Girl just wandered in right off the street.
Nothing unusual about the car.
Not really my usual type of vehicle. The price was certainly right, though. Nice girl, but about as sharp as a bag of wet mice.
Did you pay with check or cash?
A check. She wanted it made out to cash, but I insisted. Man has to watch his cash flow.
What name?
I made it out to Gene Archer on the Bank of Arcadia.
Okay, so Gene Archer is probably the original owner of the vehicle. Okay, so description of the suspect.
Can you describe this Gene Archer?
Brunette, maybe 25, 26. Little on the plump side, but not bone ugly.
Okay.
What was your impression of her?
Kind of harried and harassed. In a hurry to go somewhere, but no place to go. You get to know the type.
Okay.
Do you know anything about the company that prints these pink slips?
Nope. Should I? It isn't exactly my business.
True. That's true.
It says Marquee Printing. You've never heard of them?
Marquis. Sure. They do all the government red tape. You'll find the place down on Aliso Street near San Pedro.
When exactly did you hand over the check, Mr. Combs?
Close of play on Friday.
What does that even mean? Oh, he's looking around.
Why didn't you pay her cash? You knew the car was dirty.
I had an inkling. When people are in a hurry for money, always pay by check, son. Gives you a couple days to back out.
This was all above board.
Yes, of course it was.
Okay. He's looking around. He's making mad faces.
Did this look legitimate to you, Coombs?
I'm in used cars, son, not bearer bonds. In my business, you don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Now don't come on all high and mighty with me if you want my help.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Coombs. We need to continue the investigation.
Hope you sort out your problem with Mr. Harrison. Go easy on him, son. Boy's about as sharp as a bowling ball. He's built too low. The fastballs fly over his head.
Let me shoot this guy, please. You have a pleasant day, Mr. Coombs.
Okay. So we had a person who...
Well, Harrison might be off the hook, but we can still run an APB on Gene Archer. Get on the horn and call it in.
Okay, so we got Gene Archer's. Okay, so Gene Archer sold it to this person, a car dealership, and the car dealership sold it to somebody else. Interesting.
Are you drunk, mister?
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
That's a guy from the papers.
Requesting an APB on Gene Archer, age approximately 25, on suspicion of Grand Theft Auto.
I'll relay the information.
Thank you.
Are there any messages for me?
A James Velasco is being held at Central Station on suspicion of GTA. Possible link to the Harrison case. They're waiting on you to conduct the interview.
Thanks for your help.
Okay, so we got to go back to the police station.
Can you drive to this one?
So where you want to go? Here's a chicken and egg question for you. Do you think you have to be an asshole to sell cars? Or that selling cars turns you into an asshole?
You've got it in for everyone today, haven't you?
I've always got it in for car salesmen. Doesn't matter what day it is. And why do they always think they're comedians when they're about as funny as a heart attack?
Maybe the more annoying they are, the quicker you sign on the dotted line, just to get the hell out of there.
Detectives, Velasco is prepped and ready in 2. Another stolen car with legit papers.
Thanks.
Okay. So no, I should have went. Hold on, chat. I had to go to this place first.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Do we know where we're going?
One four six North Fremont Avenue.
Empty. Should have known that Archer Broad would have given us a false address.
Okay. Now we go back to the Central Police Station. Sleigh bells ring.
Isn't that the cop who saw?
Crummy bastard.
James Velasco?
I want a lawyer. It's my car and I got the proof right here. Take a look for yourself.
James Velasco.
The paper is real enough, Velasco, but the car isn't yours. This pink slip is a forgery.
Thing was, he was a really nice guy. I felt loud to tolerate him.
Where were you taking the car, James?
Blow it off, greenhorn. You'll get nothing from me.
Okay.
You're a 2-time loser. If you don't give me something, I'm gonna ask the DA for the maximum. You're looking at 10 years, Velasco. Kiss your youth goodbye.
I want a deal.
Keep talking and we'll see what sort of deal you're worth.
My job is to drive the cars out of state. Nevada, Arizona, sometimes New Mexico. With the paperwork they provide, it's normally a breeze.
Does the name Jean Archer mean anything to you?
Nope. Never heard of her.
He's looking.
You're a liar, James.
Say that again. I'm telling the truth. I don't know the broad.
Well, she bought it in a fake address, so.
So that's why you both have the same address printed on your pink slips. She's a mule for these stolen vehicles, genius. Same as you.
Jesus. All right, I know her. Stupidest broad I ever met. Always cooking up crazy schemes. I don't know why those guys use her. You happy now?
What happens to the cars once they cross over the state lines?
I don't know. I just deliver them.
Bro, you deliver them. You know.
Give me something, Velasco, or I'll take you back to the cells and tell the whole station you're a child molester. How long do you think you'll last?
Okay. I hear you. The cars get sold in Chicago or back east. Sometimes I bring back cars coming the other way.
Where do you pick up the cars, Velasco?
Warehouses. Mainly in East downtown.
You still lying?
An address, Velasco. You want my help with the DA? Cough it up, now.
A place on Industrial Street. I don't know the number. You're gonna help me out, right?
Keep talking, kid, and we'll see what we can do.
All right, James. We're going to check if this information is worth anything.
And if it is, I need your help here, pal.
If it is, then we'll know you're a man of your word, and so will the DA.
You're Phelps, right?
Yes, I am. Look, can we do this later? I'm in the middle of it.
Ray Pinker. I'm with Technical Services. The pink slips are all real.
Yes, we know that.
There's only one company that prints them in California, the Marquee Printing Company. They've confirmed that the numbers are legitimate.
You've checked them out?
Sure. They're on Aliso Street, near the corner of San Pedro. The guy I spoke to was Lightval. Gordon Lightval. Here, I wrote it down.
Thanks, Ray. This is a great
Gordon
lead.
Lightval.
We'll get down there as soon as we can.
Phelps, your GTA suspect, Gene Archer, spotted by a patrolman. Western Union office, 253 South Hill. Less than a minute away down the street if you run. Go! She won't hang around.
Oh, shit. I shouldn't have ran.
this?
Okay, we caught her.
With him for the
LAPD.
conversation.
We'll take it from here.
God damn it. Everyone's against me. Look, just let me get my money and get out of here, okay? You look sweet. How about giving a girl a break? I could be very nice.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Miss Archer. Stefan, call for black and white.
Just my luck to get the only hair sure cop in the LAPD.
Shut the fuck up.
The car you sold to Coombs was stolen, Miss Archer. There won't be any money.
I handed over all the right paperwork when I sold it, Buster.
No, your teammate already.
Gene, you've blown open the whole operation because you were dumb enough to try to sell one of the cars. What do you think they're going to do to you? Give me something.
I was just doing what they do. They paid me $50 to drive the car. I made $2 grand selling it.
You made zero. And if they catch you, you're dead. Is that all your life's worth?
Look, a girl needs things. I don't see you looking out for me.
That's not my job.
How long have you and Belasco been delivering cars?
Who is James Belasco?
Why are you lying? He just told us he knows you. And you looking around. Yeah, he just told us.
Lying. James Belasco. I don't remember mentioning his first name, Miss Archer.
Oh, well, I think you did, didn't you? Well, I'm sure of it. Anyway, I don't know him.
Okay.
You aren't sharp enough to lie to me, Gene. You and James Belasco share the same address on your pink slips. We have him in a cell.
Okay, so I know the creep. The pink slips are real. The home addresses are always vacant lots. Bigelow is always boasting that the paperwork is legit and that if we stick to our stories...
And don't try and sell the car?
Yeah, that
Bigelow.
too.
Tell me where you picked up the car, Miss Archer.
Look, I can't remember. Let me go, will you? Please. What have I got to do?
No, you keep trying to use your women assets. That's not working.
Trying my patience here, Gene. I'll have the reporters down here and have your picture in all the papers. You'll have nowhere to run.
All right already. I get the message. I pick up the cars from a guy named Bigelow. 58 Industrial Street. Big warehouse full of goons. Now you've got what you want. Can I go?
Arrest her.
Please?
No, you sure can. We've got a car waiting outside for you.
Yep, you're going downtown.
Career advice, Gene. Get out of crime. Marry someone boring who has money and will find you captivating.
Is this guy for real?
He takes a little getting used to, but yeah, he generally means what he says.
You're going downtown, ma'am. Yep.
You know the way. You can drive.
All right.
Okay.
Where to?
Let's go to the printing company.
Friendly girl.
Used to getting her own way.
Little did she know her feminine charms were useless against the impenetrable Cole Phelps.
She's not my type.
And what is your type, Phelps?
I'm married.
I know that. But you're not blind or dead inside, are you? Wait. Scrap that second half of the question.
I don't know. Blondes, I guess.
Hallelujah! The man is human after all. Now we're getting somewhere. Yep, I'm with you on the blondes. Brunettes are fine too. And there's nothing wrong with a good redhead. But I draw the line at gray. You know what? I might have to lift that embargo soon in the interest of maintaining a free market.
A man with high standards.
My standards are only as high as the last glass of whiskey.
Okay, the Marquee Printing Company. So these the people that are printing the legal pink slips. They must be in cahoots. Open this shit up.
And what can I do for you, gentlemen?
I'm a traffic detective from Central Division. Who's in charge here?
I am, Gordon Lightfall. What's this about?
We understand that your company prints California vehicle titles.
Yes, I have the government contract to print pink slips. Have done for some years.
Have you had any goods or equipment stolen recently? We're running up against stolen cars with seemingly legitimate paperwork.
Not recently. Have you ruled out forgery? There's no shortage of talented artists in this town.
Yes, we ruled it out.
We'll keep it in mind.
Okay, I'm not hearing any music.
We have some questions for you, Mr. Lightfall.
Okay.
Mr. Lightfall, we're currently working 2 auto theft cases. Do you know anything about a car theft ring?
Certainly not. Why would I get mixed up in a thing like that?
I'm seeing you looking down and to the right.
We have suspects with legitimate pink slips that were printed here, Lightfall. You better give me something before I bring the whole department down here.
Don't be hysterical, Detective. As a matter of fact, we had a similar problem a couple of years ago. A number of used car lots were selling blank documents to a criminal organization.
Do the names Cliff Harrison and James Belasco mean anything to you?
No, they do not.
Harrison bought his car from Coombs. The pink slip looks good, and that points the finger here. Do you have any employee trouble?
No, I don't. They've all been carefully screened. Look, now that I think about it, the name Coombs sounds familiar. I think they may have been involved in stolen documents in the past.
Do you have a delivery ledger, Mr. Lightfall? We would like to cross-check against the Coombs Automotive Emporium.
It's a little out of the ordinary, Detective. I'm not sure I can share those sorts of records.
You can, and you will.
Hand it over, Lightfall. You don't want us having bad thoughts about you, do you?
Very well, but this really is irregular.
No,
Over
it's
here.
regular. Watch your mouth. Oh, nigga.
Well, I trust you've got all that you need.
Look for patterns, recurring names, unusual addresses, anything out of the ordinary.
Okay. As before. Let me look at names. Bigelow.
You certainly encourage repeat business, Lightfall. This Mr. Bigelow is a good customer. Sorry to bother you, sir. We'll let you know if there are any developments. You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going?
Okay, so we're going to 58 Industrial Street. Looks like we're gonna have to come back here for something.
I think we should call for a couple of black and whites. Get Fleischer down here.
I thought you Marines were gung-ho, Cole. You have a 45. Don't you ever want to use it? I'll take the back. Just give me a few seconds to get around there.
Cole Phelps, LAPD. All of you are coming downtown with me.
Think so, huh? Look sharp, it's the cops!
Throw
Okay,
out the
awesome.
guns.
You're pretty brave for a dead man.
Oh shit.
I got you now, motherfucker. As soon as he pokes his head out, we'll step on him. Pretty brave for a dead man.
Stay down.
Your move, bitch. Come get me. I'm gonna put holes in you, asshole.
Got you, Phelps. Stay in cover.
Oh shit.
Pretty brave for a dead man. Go!
Find some cover.
Let's clear the top floor. I don't want to get drilled on the back on the way out. Try the door at the end. I heard something.
All right, don't shoot!
Keep your hands up. Watch him, Bukowski. He doesn't move until I've tossed this place. Not much help.
Okay, let's go on back down here. Okay, so there's nothing down here. Delivery note.
Marquee Printing Company. There's nothing like going direct to the source.
Betting slip. Looks like Mr. Lightfall has been on a losing streak.
Now, hold on. Is there anything on the back? No. So he's been gambling. Okay.
There are enough slips here to keep them stealing cars till Christmas. We've got a trail of pink slips and stolen cars that leads right to your door, Bigelow. You're in this up to your neck, but I don't think you're the man in charge. Make it easier on yourself. Give him up.
I do work on cars for customers. You charge in here shooting up the place like it's the Ballad of Bulge. I can't give you anything.
We know about marquee printing. You can make this easier on yourself by giving us your man on the inside.
I sometimes repair cars and put them back on the road. I need a pink slip to resell them. There's no problem there.
There are at least 4 dead men in this warehouse. A couple more. Punks won't make for that much extra paperwork. We'd be doing the legal system a favor.
Okay, tough guy. I get the message. Lightfall. Guy who runs Marquee. He's the big shot. He likes to spend big at the track. He owes people.
Okay.
Lightfall, the guy with no luck at the track. Tell me about him.
It's one of the guys lying over there. You're right. He has no luck.
Nah, you lying.
That's the best lie you can come up with, Bigelow?
Hey, would I lie to you, detective? I'm not exactly in a good position here now, am I?
Yeah, we know the ledger. Where's the ledger with his name on it?
Gordon Lightfall owns Marquee Printing, a government print shop. He's losing big at the track.
He has these big government contracts. He's in hock over 20 grand. If the feds find out, contracts will be all over. Lightfall plays ball.
Okay.
All right, Bigelow. The heat is off you. Play your cards right, and you'll be able to count your time in Quentin on one hand.
So we're gonna go back and arrest him. Yeah, we're about to go back to his printing company and get him.
I swear.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Where are we going?
What a mess.
Gonna take some cleaning up, that's for sure.
I wish it hadn't gone that way.
Well, they shouldn't bring guns to work with them. We didn't have a lot of choice.
You have to admire the barefaced cheek of someone who tries to blow your brains out one minute and pleads innocence the next.
Yeah, especially when he's surrounded by evidence. You know, guys like Bigelow spend so much time convincing themselves that they're not doing anything wrong that they actually start to believe their own bullshit.
They get sloppy. Bigelow, Lightfall, all of them. If they hadn't, who knows how long they could have kept this racket going.
Complacency or greed. It's always one of the two that brings them down.
All right, we about to arrest his ass. We're gonna shut down the shop.
You're under arrest.
You again? This harassment is starting to wear thin.
Nah, you're under arrest, bro. We caught you, bro. It's over. Hold on, chat. What's good, Mr. Underrated? Good, bro. How you doing?
We found a box of pink slips in a warehouse full of hot cars. You signed for them, Lightball.
I signed for all the orders and deliveries. You'll need something better than that, cowboy.
Hmm. Okay, you looking away. You're lying.
Save it,
We saw the
Lightball.
betting
We
slip.
already have all we need to send you down.
I've had enough of this. You either produce some shred of proof, or I call my attorney.
The betting slips. He told us about it. Yeah, your nigga gave you up, bro.
You're in the hole with the organization. We know about the debts, Lightball.
I agree. I have a small problem. I'm prepared to help you in any way I can, Detective. I'll name names. I need you to keep this out of the paper.
You need to shut up now, Lightball.
Yeah, nigga, we got that ass.
Gordon Lightball,
You're under
I'm charging
arrest.
you with conspiracy and fraud. Hands behind your back.
Yeah, get the hands behind your back. You're going to
The
jail.
LAPD Central Traffic Division has today smashed a nationwide auto theft ring, writes crime correspondent, blah, blah, blah. Oh, here it is. Traffic squad detectives confronted a large group of armed thugs. After an exchange of
Doing good. You know, I
gunfire,
had to tune
more
in
than
for
a
a little.
dozen
All right, I
dead
appreciate
criminals
it.
were removed from the scene. The LAPD sustained no casualties. Damn fine work, Phelps. Now get out there and nail some more bad guys, will you?
All right, we're on
want
to
to
the
finish
next
reading
chapter, chat. I think we're still in the traffic division. Yeah, because he said nothing about a promotion. Nigga, promote us, nigga. We doing all this shit for you. Nigga, promote me. Let's slip of the tongue. So we found all the clues. We got all the questions correct. Case closed. All right, let's move on to the next case, chat. We're moving on. Going to the next case.
My family runs a shipping business in San Francisco. We used to have 2 ships a week to Tokyo. We've been in shipping for 2 generations, Hank. I've never been on a voyage anywhere. I feel like Odysseus in the beginning of his journey.
The Odyssey took 10 years, Cole.
This is the American century. America can rule the world after we win this war.
We need to stay alive, Cole. These men are counting on us. Have you heard what the veterans are saying to each other?
No.
Golden Gate and 48. That's 4 more hard years of fighting.
Okay, his flashback from his cadet days. The Fallen Idol. Holy shit. It looked like he placed a rock on a gas pedal
Phelps,
or some
Bukowski,
shit.
you have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
How was that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
A Chevy Styline took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
All right, little nigga, watch your
He ran
mouth.
the light on Olympic, and we finally collared him on temp.
Okay, so we gotta investigate the crash site.
See you later, fellas. Try not to work too hard.
The crash site.
Brings a tear to my eye watching my cat.
I have a female driver and a female passenger.
I'm just trying to fit in.
Okay.
Educated, hardworking, straight as an arrow. I hate to break it to you, Cole, but you'll never fit in at Central.
Okay.
Can you drive to this one?
All right. Tweez is about to arrive onto the scene.
Her face looks familiar.
Well, that's June Ballard, Tarzan's sister, Beast of the Amazon. She's married to Guy McAfee. The captain has moved to Vegas now, but the two of them still have juice.
Phelps, traffic.
Detective Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight.
What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her story is
Broad.
that the movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Was anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, we'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passenger's a Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid. She's pretty knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. They've taken her to central receiving.
Okay.
If you want to take a look around, you can stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. She cuts rough.
Okay, so June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton.
If you're looking for the coroner, he's down by the crash site.
Okay, thank you.
Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Can you tell us what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop.
Okay.
Maybe a bit on the serious side.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of
You?
Beast of...
I don't like. Keep out of this.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
Okay, she's looking down.
It's a serious offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
I told you to call me June. You're making me feel like an old lady. And don't bother your handsome head about this. My husband will settle the score with Mark Bishop.
Okay, new POI.
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He's a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
Why you keep saying that? I'm gonna play that.
I want to know what happened between you two that made him want to commit a double murder.
Bishop offered me a part in his picture. Then he withdrew it. Fact is, we had a deal. I pressed him on it, and this is where I end up.
Okay. Okay, where's the...
This is a big scene, Phelps. We need to get our bearings. Let's go see the coroner.
How do I get down there? Oh, this way.
You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part.
I'm seeing underwear. Well, somebody was trying to have sex.
They've been torn off. Where did you find them?
They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
What's this? A woman's handbag. Dear Jesse, please, 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 dear, come home.
She's a long way from home.
If you're worried about your father, don't be. All is forgiven. He has a hot temper and can be very proud, but you're still his little girl and he loves you. I know he didn't mean those things he said. You're a good, decent girl, dear, and you're not made of Hollywood, or you're not made for Hollywood. I was 15 once myself. I wanted to be just like Claudia Bow and wear lovely dresses and kiss handsome men. But once I grew up and married your father, I realized I would never have been happy in that life. Okay, so this sounds like it's a thing from her parents. Camille Hamilton. Okay. I'm seeing blood.
Looks like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
Must have been unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, a head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio.
Are you playing?
Is it real?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
Hmm.
Find anything interesting?
We should speak to Ballard again. She might not be telling us the whole story.
Okay, I found everything. So let's go talk to this bitch again. So this isn't the mother, obviously. So the other so the people we have in this case, we have June Ballard, which is the girl we talked to. We have Jessica Hamilton, which is the young girl who ran away from home, I'm guessing. And then we have Mark Bishop, the movie producer who tried to kill them. So
What can you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
I think you're lying, Mrs. McAfee. I think something happened to Jessica yesterday before the crash.
I'm offended, Sunshine. Do you have any proof?
her underwear, wasn't it?
Miss Hamilton's underwear were physically torn from her body.
She wanted to go to a casting. I took her to a casting. Whatever happened after that is between her and Mark Bishop.
We found a shrunken head. It was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
Okay, she's looking around.
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent. And the talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff. Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house he uses?
Mrs. McAfee, I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm going to be okay. These guys can take me home after my lawyer and I have talked to the news house.
Mrs. McAfee, you are still under the influence of narcotics, and you're likely to go into shock once the drugs wear off.
And I thought you were a heel. It's nice of you to be concerned.
I think we're good here.
All right, let's go see the
See if we
kid.
can shake out of the kid.
All right, y'all. All right, now we gotta go to the hospital to talk to the kid who ran away from home.
You can drive.
So where you want to go?
KGPL to car 11K, 11 King. The car crash victim has regained consciousness at Central Receiving Hospital.
11K Roger, en route.
Okay. So we're at the hospital now.
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes. She's in the room right behind you, Detective.
Thank you.
You can't hold me here. No, I don't
Feeling
need
better
to be
since this
manhandled
morning,
by a
Jessica?
doctor. I need my
A little.
lawyer.
My head's still
Where is the
funny.
telephone? Do you know who I am?
Hello, Jessica. My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
Okay. So we're doing.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
Okay. You're lying.
Tell the truth, Jessica. Why the big cover-up?
I'm not lying to you.
We found your underwear in your handbag, Jessica. You need to tell us what happened.
The doctor told me what happened. I didn't want that. I just wanted to be a star, to be in movies.
I want to be famous. I want to
told
be a
Junie
star.
what
I want to
happened,
be in
and she told me
movies.
to toughen up.
Mm.
That was the price of stardom.
Did she now, cold-hearted bitch?
Oh.
It's not Junie's fault. It's not my first time. I had a boyfriend back home, but my father found out about him.
Even if you consented, Jessica, you're still underage. We need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust her to take care of me.
We saw the letter.
You're lying, Jessica. How are we going to make this right if you lie to us?
Please, Detective, why would I lie to you?
Because you're a runaway, Jessica, and you don't have your parents' permission to be here. Now, do you want to tell me what really happened?
I went with Junie to this strange place. It's difficult to remember. Someone gave me a drink to calm my nerves, and then I felt faint. I think I must have passed out.
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
What's the story with Bishop and Mrs. McAfee? Why does he want the two of you dead?
That can't be true. Mr. Bishop seemed very happy today. I mean, yesterday.
And that's why he wedged a shrunken head against the accelerator pedal and punted the two of you over an escarpment?
I overheard Junie speaking to him on the phone a couple of times. Screaming, really. She can be very hard sometimes, Junie. But they seemed okay yesterday, like they worked it out.
I know what happened to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
I understand.
Jessica, I really need you to help me here.
I remember the mermaid.
Was the mermaid in the movie too?
No, it was on the front of a building. We pulled up in front of the mermaid.
Thank you, Jessica. You've been a big help.
Yeah,
Here's my
we
card.
appreciate you.
If you think of anything or you need some help, just get in touch, okay?
Okay.
I think it might be a good idea if you went back home till you felt better, Jessica.
I couldn't do that, officer. What if I got the part and I wasn't there?
Incidental. Don't think this is going to help us. Not sure this means much.
Jessica Hamilton, sedation, head trauma and soft tissue damage sustained in car accident, residue traces of chloral hydrate in bloodstream, external bruising to genitals, and other evidence of criminal abuse. Oh my lord! Oh, so she's just getting sexually assaulted, then trying to cover up because you want a part. Like that's crazy.
It's the tale of this town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter. Who the hell is that?
Must be her lawyer. He certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her. There she goes. Come on.
Ballard is definitely up to something.
I want to know what would happen if I turn on my siren. I don't know. I'm just so tempted to do it, chat.
She seems to have made a remarkably speedy recovery. Get in there and see what she's up to.
I can't decide between the tuna fish and the chicken.
Baby? No! I don't want him taught a lesson. You know what I want. Well, then make someone else do it! You still know people out here, don't you? Then make some calls! I'm gonna be very clear about this. You get this done, or I'm... Wilson's Hotel. Mr. Mark Bishop, that son of a bitch, lives in apartment 803. Sure, I got the film.
You're behind the wheel. And where exactly are we going?
Bishop's apartment.
So what's the story? I'm guessing she didn't stop for light refreshments.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way. I've got an address. Wilson's Hotel, apartment 803.
Oh, shit. You better step on it.
If he's got any sense, he'll be as far away from home as possible.
If he had any sense, he wouldn't have tried bumping off Guy McCaffrey's wife in the first place. Or he'd have done the job properly. McAfee will break a fella's legs just for looking at his brother.
What did you make of the kid? You believe her story?
I think she was doped out of her tiny mind and given the casting couch. That fucking bitch Ballard sold her out.
Yeah,
So if
that's
Ballard was
crazy.
doing someone a favor, why did they try to kill her?
All units in the vicinity in car 11K, 11 King, a 4...
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of crazy. She's being sexually assaulted, but I mean it's Hollywood. She want to be in Hollywood so bad she's willing to give up her coochie to be in it. So and mind you, she's a kid. Like you're a minor, and it's not like you're a full grown adult. You're a minor getting drugged and getting fucked, so you could
I'm
just get a
Detective
part.
Phelps. We received a call about a domestic disturbance in apartment 803.
Oh, the detectives. Listen, Mrs. Bishop's pretty upset. Take the elevator and then left down the corridor. It's the last door on the right.
Left down the corridor, it's all the way down to the right.
Sounds like we're about to make it a hat trick of hysterical female witnesses.
Left, all the way down to the right.
LAPD, ma'am. Are you in danger?
I'm all right now. You just missed them. Horrible, awful men.
Are you injured, Mrs.
Mrs. Bishop.
Gloria
Bishop.
Okay.
Please, come in, officers. I
Damn.
just need to sit down for a moment.
The men tore that house up.
That's perfectly normal, ma'am.
Just look at this mess.
We'll take a quick search of the premises, ma'am. You take a moment to gather your thoughts.
Fuck that house up.
I will. Thank you, officer.
They was not playing the New Testament.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
So doesn't this.
Doesn't look like anything.
Chat, my controller vibrates when I'm near something, so I'm just picking up anything and everything that where my controller vibrates. A wedding ring or an engagement ring?
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
Chapstick.
I don't think so.
Or lipstick. And the hairbrush.
Don't think this is any use to us.
A check?
What do you have to do to earn $20,000?
Oh yeah, $20,000 check. Damn.
Don't think this is anything.
Okay, so I searched this part. Gay Cowboys.
Mark.
Okay, so let's go in here. I'm seeing money. Can I take it?
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
Looks like the old movie set downtown.
Okay, movie set photograph. Let me see, can I, is there like a hidden concealed message or some shit? Okay, nah, it's not. It looks like a prop.
Great
The
Wall
Great
of
Wall.
Babylon. A replica of a replica.
Okay.
Seems irrelevant. Nope.
Look at that chicken from Popeyes. Okay, let me check in here. Okay, I know for sure those aren't relevant. Not relevant.
Optimistic, Cole. I doubt it.
Okay, who's this?
Looks like we found our mermaid. Who are these men in the picture?
My husband, Mark, and Marlon Hopgood. They work together on
Okay.
occasion.
Hopgood, new
That's
POI.
Hopgood's shop.
Marlon Hopgood. Alright. Let's talk.
Those men. I think they work for Guy McAfee. Do you know the name?
No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McAfee. Have you heard of her?
That slut. She's been badgering my husband for days.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with his new picture. He doesn't include me in his business.
You're obviously lying.
June Ballard said she had a deal to be in his new picture.
Mark repeatedly told her no. He had Joan Leslie lined up for the role. That's how he got the finance. June made all kinds of threats. She was very rude to me.
You know June Ballard?
We were both on the same picture a few years back. That's how I met my husband.
Okay.
Where can we find your husband, ma'am?
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
Either we find him or McAfee's people do, Mrs. Bishop. If you care for him, you should make sure that we find him first.
I do care for him. But I don't really know where he'd go if he were in trouble. Hopgood might know.
Why is your husband paying Lorna Hopgood $20,000?
Lorna? Marlon's ex-wife? Are you sure?
Bro. We have the check.
Your husband looks like he's being blackmailed. They obviously have something on him if he's prepared to kill to cover it up. Why is the payment going to Hopgood and not McAfee?
Lorna works at a check-cashing place in Hollywood. You need to ask Hopgood why he needs that much money in cash.
Yeah.
Your husband was at a casting yesterday with a young girl?
Not that I know of. He told me he was looking at locations. The picture's been cast.
Well, your face tells it all.
Jessica remembered a mermaid. The mermaid on the front of the prop store. You better come clean with me.
This is a sick town, Detective. Are you sure you really want to know? The truth is, my husband likes them young.
And you think that's okay?
I was 16 when I first met him.
Oh my God.
I thought he was a genius. A magician with film. I was 20 before I realized he was just a B-movie hack. But he's nothing compared to some of the monsters at these big studios. My guess is Ballard sacrificed her little friend. Happens to a lot of girls.
Oh man. That's so fucked up.
Your
Hollywood.
husband is in trouble. It could go easier for him if you were more helpful, Mrs. Bishop.
He's a big boy, Detective, and so are you. This is Hollywood. There's always a deal to be done.
That's fucked up.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need a location on a silver screen prop store.
Just a moment. Silver Screen Props, corner 3rd and Figueroa.
Thanks,
Thank
ma'am.
We're getting to the bottom of this. That shit crazy. Hollywood is literally filled with pedophiles.
An aging movie star, a wannabe starlet, a movie producer's wife. We're finally rubbing shoulders with the almost rich and famous.
And from the stories they've given us, clearly none of them can act.
Alright.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Let's go here.
Fine. Where are we headed?
You know where we're headed, nigga. Get in this car. Not shocked. What's good, Drizzy?
Mrs. Bishop knows more than she's letting on.
She doesn't seem to realize how much trouble her husband is in. The LAPD are the least of their worries right now.
You'd think she'd have gotten the hint after those hatchet men redecorated her apartment.
Maybe she's just loyal.
Or she's in on it. She didn't
So
seem
got-
like your average giddy broad with nothing between the ears.
Or she might just be trying to buy enough time for Bishop to put a couple of oceans between him and McAfee.
So we got June Ballard and her husband, Mr. Ballard, is trying to kill Buck Bishop. Excuse me, chap. Because he tried to kill Jessica Hamilton and June Ballard. So we believe Mark is being blackmailed or some sort. And Marlon Hopgood has something to do with it. So we're going to get to the bottom of it. Not much chilling. Oh, word. Okay.
Phelps and Bukowski, LAPD. We're investigating the attempted murder of June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton.
Christ. I'm Marlon Hopgood. How can I help?
You hold castings here?
How'd you hear about that? I got a little soundstage out back.
Lead the way.
Yeah, lead the motherfucking way, nigga. Hmm.
Keep him here, Stefan. I'm going to take a look around.
What's this got to do with me?
Don't try my patience, knucklehead.
And let me take a gander. I'm seeing pills.
Doping a 15-year-old kid and abusing her in a screen test.
Yeah, that's what she was found with in her blood system.
What is wrong with these people?
Fluorohydrin. It was in her system, or at least it was in the medical report. So yeah, they drugged her and raped her.
Turn off the lights, Hopgood.
Why would I want to do that?
Humor him.
One-way mirrors. There's a room on the other side.
Wow. So,
Well. Find a way into that peep den, Phelps. I'll stay here and keep our pervert company.
he got all these dolls. Like, okay. They're Hollywood is super fucking weird, and I wouldn't be surprised if like people really be doing that. Like, you think you're just sitting here doing your makeup or getting ready, and somebody's watching you on the other side. Like, what the actual fuck? Okay, so I have to go to the other side of that wall. Let's see, is there anything I can pick up here? Disgusting. Yeah. This shit crazy. I'm seeing a lot of these dummy heads or whatever. It's the same one we found at the crime scene. Yeah, this is the one we found at the crime scene. Oh, it's a fake wall. That actually looked real. I didn't know what the fuck we were looking at, if I'm being honest. Okay, nothing relevant. Wow. Open this shit. I'm seeing a film reel.
Jungle
Jungle
Drums,
drums.
8th and Francisco. Attention, Mark Bishop.
It's just a prop. I'm seeing multiple films. I'm seeing another one. Mark Bishop, Jessica Hamilton. Are they recording them like getting assaulted?
So what happened to the film of Hamilton's screen test?
Oh, it's just a screen test. Okay. I think this means nothing. Yeah. Yeah, this leads into the next room.
I wonder if they saw this, how many budding starlets would still get on the bus to come to Hollywood.
Yeah. I'm seeing a toilet. So they literally watched them get on the toilet too. Like, yo, they're really pervert. That shit's crazy. Or is that? Nah, that has to be like the toilet that they use. I need to find that bathroom. Imagine how many times they got away with this shit
Maybe.
too.
No.
That's just a hairbrush. Let me come in here because this is the bathroom. Another one-way mirror. Like, yo.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Like, they literally watched them get ready, go to the bathroom.
Circumstantial.
Like, they literally watched their every move. Like, that shit is crazy. Hold on, chat.
I'm sorry, but I'm really busy with an order for a new
Hold on,
movie.
chat. Dope flood streets, cops chase war surplus of contraband.
Listen, I have to call you back. I got some business here.
Sit down, Courtney. This is Mickey. Mickey, this is Courtney Sheldon. What would you like to drink?
Scotch. Straight up. I hear you're back at school learning to be a doctor, kid.
Yes. That's right, Mr.
So
Cohen.
you want to be a doctor and a dope peddler. Interesting combination, huh?
Do we have a problem, Mr. Cohen?
We might have. Yeah. Selling your dope to my boy Lenny looked like a good move, but Lenny has been supplying, wholesale, so to speak. The Bindle boys in this town aren't used to the juice without a little of the middleman taking his cut.
Lenny promised that wouldn't happen, Mr. Cohen. And Lenny works for you.
What can I say about Lenny? Let me think. Oh, yeah, he's a putz. And he's lazy, and he's greedy, but he's my wife's brother. How can you make a cake with those ingredients, huh?
So how is that my problem, Mr. Cullen?
Well, kid, the only way we're going to be able to make this work is to do some repackaging. We need to get the dope out of those dinky little cardboard boxes and...
Surrettes.
Yeah, Surrettes. Great. We can put it into a big vat so we can water it down a little bit.
I won't bore you with the chemistry, but it doesn't work that way. You're likely to kill even more people.
Okay, listen. We want to buy you out, kid. I'll offer you 50 grand. Hey, hey! You don't like my offer? The Sheldon kid? I think I want him dead.
You ever do any work for Mark Bishop?
Mainly do work for the studios. RKO, Republic, Warner Brothers. So yeah, when Bishop is doing work for a studio, yes.
When did you last see him?
Now I'm doing work for his next picture. Still pre-production though. Haven't seen him around here in a while.
I know you're lying, Hopgood. Bishop was here, and you know exactly what he was doing and what he left lying around afterwards.
You come in here without a warrant, and now you start throwing your weight around? You should get your facts straight before you come in here and start shooting off that mouth of yours.
McAfee's men are looking for Bishop. We need to find him first. Any idea where he might have gone to ground?
If he really tried to kill McAfee's wife, my advice to him would be to leave town.
Okay, looks like he's telling the truth.
You're delivering props to Jungle Drums on 8th Street?
Bishop is using that old rundown wreck of a set. That place is dangerous. But it might be a good spot to hide.
That's all for now, Hopgood. We're taking you in.
Phelps. Roy Earl, advice. Hold on a moment. This is clearly a vice case. You've been roughing up my informant?
Hopgood is a vice informer?
Yes, he is, Phelps, and a very important one. Look at that mug. Have you been upsetting these two officers, Marlon?
So we just drop it?
You do if you know what's good for you. You need to catch the movie producer before an angry husband does, from what I'm hearing.
I'll be making a full report to the captain, Detective.
You do that, kid. We're all very impressed with you. Let it slide, Cole. Let's get out of here.
Detectives.
Johnny Goldberg. You work for Mickey C.
That's right, detectives.
You wouldn't happen to know the guys who roughed up Mrs. Bishop earlier today, by any chance?
No, not us. We don't do that kind of thing. It's the husband we'd like to talk to.
This is a police matter. You don't want to be taken in for obstruction of justice, do you, boys?
You could try the obstruction rap, but it won't stick. We could beat that.
You've had your 10 cents worth, gentlemen.
Bishop knows how the world works. Mrs. McAfee hits him up for a movie part. Happens every day. But Bishop takes it a step too far and tries to rub out Mrs. McAfee. Naturally, Guy is going to get upset.
What made you think Bishop would be here?
We figure he might be planning a little accident for Hopgood, too. Those two guys have got some unfinished business. You let us know if you find Bishop. Guy McAfee can be a very generous man.
I'm only going to warn you once, gentlemen, to stay out of this. This is a police matter. We will be bringing Mark Bishop into custody.
At least he's polite. Kind of dumb, but polite.
But I'm a lot less polite, you smug son of a bitch. So let me put it in ruder terms that even a pair of blockheads like you might understand. The only reason that you don't have bars on your windows already is because you're small fry. And we don't waste our time on small fry. You stay away from Bishop, and you stay away from me. Is that clear enough for you, asshole? Now run along back to your boss so we can pat you on the head and tell you what good boys you are.
I don't think they like your little...
Nah, we getting out. Get up.
I don't want anybody getting the Bishop before they do.
Let's see him chase us now. On to the movie set, Phelps. Let's roll.
Oh, Christ. And they say working traffic is like watching paint dry.
You know how to piss people off, Bukowski.
Hey, if they're prepared to gun down cops in broad daylight, McCaffrey really means business.
Seems like we're the only ones who want Bishop alive.
I have a good mind just to let him go work on the son of a bitch. I'm about done putting my life on the line to protect some child molester.
That's our job, unfortunately. They don't get to dole out the justice.
Yo, that shit is wild. I don't know if I read it, but yo, that shit is, bro. Jungle drum set.
There's the slippery bastard now.
No. God damn it!
Get
Mark Bishop, stop! LAPD!
Get him, Phelps. I'll cover the exit.
11K calling KGPL, requesting assistance at 8th and Francisco. The abandoned movie set.
He ran out.
Partner is pursuing suspect on foot. Code 3, KGPL.
We're trying to help you, Bishop!
This is all a big mistake!
That's alright, I'm catching up. I'm gonna whip that ass. Mr. Bishop. You child molester. Get over here.
It's us or McAfee's boys, your choice.
I didn't do anything!
That's okay. I'm on you.
Get the hell out of here, you goddamn maniac!
Nope. I'm on you. I'm on you.
Bishop, that's enough!
You not tired,
That
nigga?
girl made it all up!
Nah, you raped her. You sexually assaulted her.
Don't make this any harder on yourself, Bishop.
It's June Ballard! She's blackmailing me!
Get
Mark
out!
Bishop, you're under arrest for the attempted murder of June Ballard and the rape and attempted murder of Jessica Hamilton.
All right, I'll come quietly. Just don't kill me.
As you should.
If you found me, then McAfee's goons will too. Oh, we need to get out of here.
Oh, they're here.
All right, you stay close. Any tricks, and I'll save McAfee's boys the trouble.
Follow me. I know another way out of this place.
Where's the police? Where's my partner?
Christ, detective, they're trying to kill me!
Last chance to back the hell down!
It's this way.
There's no way out of here. I thought you said you knew where you were going.
We have to jump for it.
Find some cover!
Shit. Really hurts.
LAPD, you're making a big mistake.
You're pretty brave for a dead man.
Can't hit him from this distance. Is this really the best McAfee's got?
This is worse than a war zone.
Oh shit. Okay, I'm just gonna go around and just face them head on then.
Last chance to back the hell down.
Come on, it's this way.
Okay. Bro, get off the wall.
McAfee doesn't make the rules. You hear me?
Shit. It really hurts.
LAPD.
Oh my god. Where's my officers at? Oh, I don't know, where do I go? It says go down, but like...
I'm gonna find you.
Okay, so...
Your move, mister. Come get me.
This is worse than a war zone.
Oh shit, I almost fell. Okay, so I don't go that way. Okay, I don't know, where do I go? If I'm being so honest.
Pretty brave for a dead man.
Oh, here's the ladder. That was so badly placed.
Get him over here, I'll cover you! Come on, the cavalry's here!
There's an army of them. We're done.
No, take cover. Oh my, I feel like this is so complicated. Like, bro, like, where's the backup?
Get him over here, I'll cover you! Come on, the cavalry's here!
Okay, I can't shoot through that, so okay.
McAfee doesn't make the rules. You hear me?
Follow me. We need to get him to the car.
LAPD, you're making a big mistake. Stay down. Is this really the best McAfee's got? Get him to the car. I can cover you from here. You're almost there. Find some cover. Get me out of here.
Officer.
Now, this is what I call a result. Mark Bishop, erstwhile film producer and all-around piece of shit, catches a fast ticket to Quentin for statch rape and attempted murder, so he gets to spend the next 15 years playing sissy instead of sticking it to little girls. That is justice with a capital J, Detective Phelps. You've developed such a reputation, I'm not going to be able to hold on to you any longer. You're getting promoted. Go on, get your new assignment.
We getting promoted. We got promoted. Hold on, chat. Back chat.
Phelps, Bukowski, this your work?
Can I help you, Detective?
Sorry, Cap. Didn't see you there.
Yeah, I'll bet you didn't. This is a traffic case. You need something?
I'm here to buy a drink for the 2 LAPD traffic cops who broke the back of Guy McAfee's private army. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Captain?
Go right ahead.
Get in. I'm buying. You'll like this place. A lot of
The
movie
Blue
people
Room
hang out
Jazz
here.
Club.
You like jazz, Cole? The hopheads love it.
Sure, I guess.
Big bands and swing I can understand, but this bebop palaver? How are you supposed to dance to that? This is Phelps, Leroy. Be nice to him. You'll like this place. They treat you right.
You like a table, Roy?
What do you think we want to do? Stand at the bar like
I'll
chumps?
get a table ready for you then.
Don't look so happy to see me, Alphonse. I might get the wrong impression. Cole, this is Alphonse. He's a French Negro from Africa. Can you beat that?
The Congo.
A pleasure to meet you, Alphonse. Is Elsa singing tonight?
Yes, she is. She has the next set.
Come on, Cole. You can meet Elsa while they're fixing us a table. You'll like her.
He's from
She's
Congo.
something else.
Maybe another night, Roy. She's pretty beat up about it.
Get your hands off me.
Oh.
Don't ever tell me what to do or what not to do, Alphonse. You got a nice club here. Don't spoil it.
If you will follow me, detectives. Just through the door.
He was my only real friend, Harlan. We went through it all.
Oh, I'm seeing that the physician,
You have no idea.
Dr.
Usually with
Hartone or
construction
something
work-
like that.
It was an industrial accident, Elsa. How can I be held responsible?
Elsa, are you going on?
Louis, for God's sake, he was my best friend. The only man who ever loved me without putting his hands on me.
Hi, Elsa. Here's someone I'd like you to meet. Cole Phelps, war hero and crime fighter extraordinaire.
And why would I want to meet another fascist from the LAPD?
A fascist. Oh.
Sorry about this, Cole. What an evening I'm having. First a Negro puts his hands on me, and then this.
Oh!
Who do you think you're talking to, you German junkie whore? Don't you ever forget your place with me again. Do you hear me? Evening, Doc. How's business?
Sanguine. Louis, help me here. I'm gonna have to give her something before her performance.
Blow it
Oh,
off,
some
Cole.
more drugs.
These artsy-fartsy types always get a little flighty. Meet
Yeah,
Dr.
Dr.
Harlan
Fontaine.
Fontaine, doctor to the stars. Mr. Fix-It to the mental wreckage of Hollywood. So what
What is he
about that
giving
drink,
them?
boys?
He slapped the shit out. He backhanded the shit out of her. My actions have earned me a promotion. I'm preparing for reassignment. Six months later. Okay. The red lipstick murder. Barbiturates? I'm hearing cryage. Oh. Oh my god.
All right, gentlemen, take your seats. Let's get this over before lunch. Floyd Rose of the Homicide Squad has decided to take early retirement. We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst a man gets from 25 years of police work. Floyd's departure leaves a place at the top table, and the chief has seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from burglary to the homicide desk. Stand up, Phelps. Take a chair. You're in the major leagues now, Sonny. Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing. Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
Sir, yes, sir.
Do you have the address?
It's been all over KGPL. It's off Temple Street, between Belmont and Glendale.
But what's that, Dre? Drizzy, is that like just drugs or like a relaxant?
Can you drive to this one? What happened to Rose?
Parker wants the chief's job. Word is it's either going to be him or Thad Green. So they're both clearing the decks.
So where does that leave you, Galloway?
Leaves me saddled with a chump like you, Phelps. I didn't ask for you, and I don't want you, so keep it to yourself.
Oh.
See if you can learn something about seeing how a real cop operates.
What did he mean by the werewolf?
The Dahlia. The Daily News came out calling him the werewolf killer. The Examiner came up with the Black Dahlia.
We any closer to catching him?
Not a chance. 6 months and hundreds of guys running down leads, and we got nothing.
You don't think this has anything to do with it?
No, I don't. 90% of murders are domestic, Phelps. Some guy gets into a beef with his wife, he takes it too far. This will be the same. But cutting someone in half and leaving them off the sidewalk, that's a one-off.
Why so many women this year?
It's a relaxing
Because
drug.
of the war.
Usually used
You should
to
know
treat
that.
insomnia and seizures.
Guy gets to kill people every day in combat. Comes home, he's expected to take lip from his wife. What do you think's going to happen?
It's that simple.
Like I said, most of the time it is.
Too much, your heart will stop. Ooh.
about a scoop for the Examiner, Galloway? You could use some good press.
Another tramp, another message. Is the werewolf back in
Another
business,
tramp.
boys?
Do you have a mother, asshole? A sister? How about showing some respect for this poor woman? Let us do our job, and Detective Galloway will give you a statement later.
He's good, Rusty. He even sounds genuine.
That's Phelps, guys. The war hero. Defending the honor of murdered humps.
Get used to it, Phelps. Moving along, guys. You got your pictures, you got your headlines. Now scram.
Damn. Niggas were assholes to women back in the day. Marilyn Monroe overdosed on barbiturates. Oh. Okay, I'm seeing streakage, like she was dragged or something. Oh! Oh my God, I was not expecting that.
Trollman, this your beat?
Yes, sir. Well, part of it. Kids park here, they use it like a lover's lane. It's a working neighborhood. Some trouble, but nothing like this. It's known locally as the Moors.
You were first on the scene?
Yes, Detective.
No one's disturbed the body?
No, sir. We cleared out them vulture reporters so Pinker and the coroner could work. They're waiting to talk to you.
Go house to house and see what you come up with.
Okay, let's search around. Okay, this is just a brush, it looks like. Such a violent crime. Yep, we got promoted to homicide.
The victim's bag?
Nothing in it. Just lipstick.
Looks brand new. Can't be the one used on the body.
Chat. I might have to blur out the body. Is there a way? Let me see. Uh Okay, chat. I'm gonna put this in black and white just because I can't. I don't want to show too much right now.
Looks like some kind of puzzle or parlor game.
Is that not it? Oh, it's one at the bottom. That's why I didn't see the one all the way at the bottom. Hold up, chat. Because these all line up. Oh wait, I can't go to the one at the bottom. Why is it not opening? Oh, I heard it lock into place. Okay, that locked into place. There we go.
The Bomba Club.
The
Why steal
Bomba
a
Club.
table lighter?
That's a very fancy fucking lighter. Okay, I'm not gonna take a look at the body yet. I'm seeing footprints.
What can you tell me about the shoe prints?
Men's size 8s.
Okay,
Tinker
men's
lifted
size
impressions
8.
for me to compare back at the lab.
All right, chat.
Cause of death?
It could be the head injuries. She has been badly stalked. The cuts look superficial. I'll know for sure in an hour.
What caused the blunt force injury to the face?
Could be anything from a baseball bat to a lug wrench. I'll have more details after the autopsy.
Okay. They do not have a remove nudity button, chat. Okay, so nothing over here.
What about this wound on the finger?
Something removed. A ring, most likely. I assume it was taken post-mortem.
Interesting.
Fuck you, BD.
What does the writing on the victim mean?
BD. Like Dahlia? Tex? Your guess is as good as mine. Could be something to it, or it could be the killer's trying to throw you off the scent. Either way, I'll run tests on the lipstick.
Any idea of the time of death?
From the temperature, I'd say after midnight. I'll confirm with you later.
Can we get to the Bomba? A man could die of thirst in a case like this.
Okay. Display. Let's turn off black and white. Sorry, chat.
The werewolf? For my money? Copycat. We can't rule it out. We need to work the evidence.
You'd love that, wouldn't you? A big head to hang on your wall. The caller of the decade. You've been working evidence on BD case for 6 months and got next.
There's a difference, Rusty.
Oh, yeah?
I just started working it today.
Okay, Hotshot. What's more likely? The werewolf comes back around, leaving us unknown in a corpse?
He clearly has a thing for power. Power over women. Why not power over the police department as well?
Let me finish, Phelps. A guy opens his mouth again after 6 months of stewing. Or some opportunist who's been reading about the BD figures who'll rip off the ammo and get himself a freebie.
That's not totally fantastical.
You know, the Examiner and the Daily News might be good at coming up with monikers, but they're terrible for police work. There's a reason we didn't get the son of a bitch after the short murder. It was them, locusts.
Where do you think the werewolf killer is now?
Dead by his own hand, stationed somewhere else with the armed forces. San Quentin, another town, another country, who knows? So, Phillips, I understand you want to turn this into a big case, but it doesn't work like that, all right? A case will come and find you. Can't make it something it ain't, understand?
So you don't think the werewolf has continued to operate in the Los Angeles area?
No chance. We would have found him.
So, chat, what they're talking about, the werewolf is a serial killer that's been going around terrorizing men. I mean, not women, not men, women, in the area for a little minute. Yes, that shit was hurting my eyes. All right, let's do it. Yeah, we're starting mine too, if I'm being honest.
At 8th and Hope, the Methodist Church unit to handle code 2 identified.
Let's take a little detour, chat. Damn, how far is this shit? This shit is so fucking far. Like, god damn.
Any central unit, car 16 Adam reports a possible jumper at 8th and Hope.
Death plunge. Oh my god, what's about to
I'll
happen?
do it! So help me God, I'll jump!
You need to get up there. Let me do the talking, detective. I know a ton of this psychology stuff. You take the back alley and find a way up there.
Come on, Phelps, let's get moving.
You jumping? Make sure you warn me before you do.
I will! Wait, what?
Go.
You think this thing can hold you, Rusty?
I'll bring you down with me, Phelps. Come on then, Lightfoot.
No offense, but I don't want you splashed on my shoes.
Are you crazy? What are you trying to do?
I remember my first jumper. Could have soaked.
You see me yank him the fuck back.
This what you wanted?
I can't do it. I'll come quietly, I
Yeah,
need some
yank
help.
you.
Please. You gotta get me some help.
Woohoo!
You're a danger to yourself and to others.
Imagine if he said you're under arrest. Yeah, honestly, I would lose it. You're under arrest. All right, character. I mean,
You know the way. You can drive.
yeah, you can drive. I'm not driving this time. That was a long ass drive. Hey, Jules, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Okay, so Jules, I'm gonna give you the rundown on the murder we're investigating. Although I would be losing it. Okay, so Jules, I'm gonna give you the rundown on the murder we're investigating right now. We found a woman dead, brutally murdered, uh, with a whole bunch of lipstick writing on her body and things of that nature. You ain't missed too much. We just started the investigation, but there has been like a serial killer on the loose, so we kind of think it's them. They call themselves the Black Dahlia, and right now we found like a really fancy lighter that brought us to this club. So we're about to investigate the club, and that's basically the gist of it. For right now, because we just started. So, all right, pretty fancy
Gentlemen,
bar.
what can I get you?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night?
Yes. How can I help, officer?
You can start with your name.
Garrett Mason.
You're the regular bartender on nights?
I'm a temporary barman. I work for an agency. I fill in at bars across town.
Do you remember a woman who came in here last night? 5'7", about 110 pounds.
Blonde hair, about 40 years of age.
You mean Celine Henry?
Yes. Do you know anything about her?
I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves her most nights. Would you like to speak to him?
Mr. McCall. Okay.
He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss him. Is there anything else?
Fire away, Phelps. I'll stay here. I'm a little parched.
Okay.
Pour me 3 fingers of rye.
What the fuck is a hibiscus?
Just don't know how to dance to bebop.
Oh, that's okay.
Ronnie.
Detective Phelps, LAPD. We're investigating the murder of Celine Henry. Do you know her?
Celine? Christ.
You going to pay for that?
Sure, I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband, we go way back.
She was here last night?
A new POI.
Sure, she's a regular. Celine was a lovely woman.
All right. Let's speak.
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Celine already had quite a head start.
But she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
Okay, let me look at his body language. Looks like he's telling the truth.
You know him?
No. He's been in a couple of times.
Did they leave together?
Yes. At around 11. If it helps, I made the guy's license plate.
Why is the graphics looking a little weird? Am I tripping? Okay, we got a license
this could
plate
be a great
number.
help, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.
Mrs. Henry appeared to be missing a ring, torn from her finger, but not her wedding finger.
Celine always wore a red garnet ring on the large side. Larger than life, like Celine herself.
Did she have it a long time?
Sure. Since way back in her flying days.
Did her husband buy it for her?
No, it was before Jacob.
Why his is it me or just? Oh, he's looking around. He's looking dumb. Yeah.
I think you know where the
Gonna
ring
play
came
back
from,
up.
and I think you're going to tell me.
Okay. I bought it years ago.
Okay.
I carried a torch for Celine in those days. Guess I always have.
Oh, so you liked her?
Or old man
Okay.
never knew about it.
Interesting.
You know the husband?
Sure I know Jacob. He was in the Corps. He met Celine on a furlough and married her when the war was finished. He put up with a load of shit.
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
He looks like he's hiding something. I'm seeing Matt Gulpage. Yeah. Back
So if
cop.
it wasn't Jacob,
You want to play
then
back
you probably
cop.
let her out of here with the guy who killed her. How do you feel about that?
Stow the attitude, will ya? I tried to get onto Jacob. I rang him up. Asked him to come pick her up like usual. But he refused. And she picked some night to push him over the edge. I rang him back around 11:30, but I got no answer.
Thanks, Mr. McCall. You've been a big help. One more thing. Would you have an address for Celine?
142 North Union Avenue. God knows I had to send her home in enough cabs to remember that.
All right. Let me get my partner. Let's go, partner. Come on, Vomina.
Let's get out of here.
Hey, what's the hurry? My stool was just starting to warm up nicely.
Oh, wait. No, wait. Where the phone? Oh, right here. We gotta use the phone.
Operator, give me dispatch.
But how are you, Jules? How's everything?
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need a registered owner on a license plate, 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. I'll need to contact the DMV. Shall I relay the details via KGPL?
Please. Thanks.
Okay. I'm good, and this story is interesting. Yeah, so I just want to let you know too, when we play, like when we're interrogating these people, we can either play good cop, bad cop, or we can accuse them of something. So when we accuse them of something, we have to have the evidence. So we'll look through our notebook and, find a evidence that corresponds to what we're accusing them of. And yeah, so you play good cop or you accuse people when you think they're lying. You play bad cop or you accuse people if you think they're lying, and you play good cop if you think they're telling the truth. But how are you? I'm good, thank you, Jules.
You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
I'm
You find the
fine.
booze helps you get through a working day?
Sharpens my investigatory instincts, Phelps.
A smart lawyer might use that to throw out anything you collect today.
A smart man might know it's unwise to stand between the patient and his medicine.
As long as you're not falling over, Rusty, I'll let it slide.
That's mighty kind of you, Phelps. You know, you picked the wrong job if a healthy thirst offends you, Cole.
We owe it to this city to do the best we can in this position. As homicide detectives, that responsibility is all the more serious.
Always the politician.
It's not political,
I feel
it's
like I would just
practical.
always choose
Maybe the
bad
men
cop.
combing Hollywood Boulevard after...
So like you could tell if like during their posture and their demeanor whether to play good cop or bad cop. Like if usually when they're telling the truth, they'll look you dead in the eyes and they won't really look away. But if they're lying, they'll like look down, look over, they'll start gulping, or like it's a lot of like subtleties that you have to pick up on, like to make sure like you play the correct
the
role.
Elizabeth Short murder, we're more interested in sniffing out booze than the clues that would have led to her killing.
Yeah, well, if only you'd been there, choir boy. Betty Short would be alive.
Okay. Like we're doing a lot of chit chatting about nothing. Okay, we're at the Henry residence. It's 10:25 a.m. Okay, so we're at her house. I'm seeing a door.
I'll try the back door. Wait here a second.
Oh, the house has been broken into.
Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
Okay. I'm seeing a newspaper. Already. Family burnt to death. Cop says house fire deaths are suspicious. Mm.
You said I had to go back, Doctor.
The fires are cathartic. They allow you to confront your past.
You said the house would be empty.
Are you taking the medication I have prescribed?
You said the house would be empty. I heard them screaming.
Circumstances were unfortunate.
Oh, it
My
sounds like
colleagues had made all the necessary arrangements.
You said the house would be empty. You're killing me.
The deaths were unfortunate, but you have dealt with death before.
wow.
You said the house would be empty. How can I find peace?
Oh my God. This physician or licensed practitioner, he's fucking evil. Like, yo, what the fuck? He just be giving people sedatives and shit. I'm seeing a key.
No good to me.
Like, what the fuck, man? Okay, so before we go where my partner is at, we're gonna search the rest of the house. Like, he's so fucking evil. He be involved in everything. Damn, yeah.
Size 9s. Above average for a lady.
Okay, female shoe. Okay, so our victim wears a size 9.
This isn't what we're looking for.
Okay, doesn't pertain to the case. Seeing a bottle of bourbon. Somebody broke in.
Burglar used the pry bar. Why did you kick the door in?
You think I'm going to climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming, Buster.
True. I mean, character. Why would you ask him something dumb? Oxydol? What's that, like detergent?
Probably nothing.
Yeah. We gotta ask around with the neighbors, see if they saw anything. I'm seeing a note on the kitchen door, on the refrigerator. If you sober up,
Celine
find
and
me
Jacob
at
are
apartment
obviously
2,
having problems.
1050.
It speaks to motive.
Crime scene evidence still weighs against it being the husband, but Jacob could give us something to go on.
Okay, so her husband went home.
One of my exes drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
Don't take all day about it, Phelps. I get nasty when I'm thirsty.
It doesn't appear to be connected.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna have to speak to the neighbors.
Galloway, homicide, badge number 564.
Let me
Requesting
make sure
technical services for a suspected 459 at 142 North Union.
Is there anything out here? I doubt it. I'm seeing a neighbor pulling in. I'm hearing beeping. Why are you beeping? I'm coming.
LAPD. Are you acquainted with Celine Henry, Miss?
Horgan. Jennifer Horgan. I've known Celine for more than 10 years. Our children grew up together. What's going on, officer?
Did you see Mrs. Henry go out last night?
Well, I'm no busybody, you understand, but Celine had been drinking. And
Okay.
she and poor, long-suffering Jacob had a terrible row. I think Jacob may have given her a black eye. He stormed out and she went back inside.
Did he come back?
No. Celine was listening to music and shouting until she left around 10 p.m. She
Okay.
was very drunk to have been driving. But she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up. What is this about, officer? Is Celine all right?
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
Murdered? Oh, my God. I'm afraid I need to go and sit down.
Okay, so obviously they've been having marital problems. Can I come with her? Like, does she need a minute?
Please. I'm too upset.
Okay. Well, let me try the other neighbor.
They've been talking about on the radio?
Let's see what Jacob has to say for himself.
I don't think Jacob is our man, but we should see what he has to say.
Let me see. It's the yellow doorknob. I'm hearing a dog bark. Okay. Guess nothing.
Someone ought to take him home.
I'm gonna go try to speak to her one last time, and if she
Guy must have escaped from the loony bin.
and if she says that again, I'm gonna just dip.
Just give me some time to myself, please.
Okay. Make sure I check her. Let me check the place. All right, I think that's everything here. So I'm going to go ahead and oh, I didn't check our bedroom. Thank God I came back.
Nothing significant.
Okay, nothing here.
Tiffany? The rest of the stuff is junk. Might explain the missing ring. A regular Amelia Earhart in her day. The ring looks distinctive.
Yeah, the ring is very distinctive. Okay, so I found all the evidence. I hear the music. Okay, now we can leave. All right, come on, vamonos. Let's go check Henry's apartment. Come on, partner, you're driving. Nah, I don't. No,
You're
not no,
behind
no,
the
no, no.
wheel.
Yeah,
And where exactly are we going?
we're going to his apartment. Yeah, don't get in the passenger seat. That's me. I'll get in.
Jacob Henry had a violent argument with his wife last night. He's looking more and more likely.
For my money, if the broad keeps the house looking like that, she's probably deserved it.
Oh my
Skipper
God.
says bring him in. We'll keep the hacks off our backs for a while.
Fine by me.
So it ain't the werewolf killer after all. Good to see you've come to your senses, Cole.
I always said work the evidence. I only stipulated a connection to the BD killer as an avenue of investigation we should leave open. And as far as I'm concerned, it still is.
Okay, so now we're off to Henry's house. So who do you guys think did it, Chad? Do you think the husband is guilty, or do you think it's the serial killer or whatever?
Okay, Phelps, we go in hard. You follow my lead.
All right. We got our guns drawn. Oh
You
shit.
Jacob Henry?
Yeah.
Sit your
Who's
ass
asking?
down.
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatics
Oh, my
for
God.
RKO, pal. You got bigger problems.
You said, "Oh my God."
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you
Wait,
tell me that Celine is...
I don't
Take
think
a
it's the
seat, Mr.
husband.
Henry.
she's...
We're gonna have a look around.
Probably
We'll
not
talk.
the husband.
Jesus. I'm sorry.
All right. Yeah, my partner started wilding. I see.
I get even the slightest hint that you're a flight
Doesn't tell me
risk,
anything.
All right. Oh, it's a letter.
You think the atmosphere's thick in here? Wait till you try the gas chamber.
Thanks for the offer.
He'll be back any moment. Just sit tight.
The oldest problem there is what to do about the old lady.
Thanks for the offer. Okay. Eh, This isn't looking good for you, Henry, my boy. A baseball bat? Is that
Junk.
all right? Junk, not relevant to the case. Open this shit up. Look in your suitcase. Oh, he's a size 11.
Size 11s.
So the shoe tracks or the footprints we found at the scene were a size 8 men's shoe. I don't know. Ooh, Hitman. So it can't be him. I heard the music stop. Is that all? Is that really it? Let me go back here. Okay, yeah, that's actually all the evidence. The music stopped playing. When you find all the evidence, chat, the music stops playing. Okay, let's have a conversation. Okay.
So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose. Look, I don't know.
Your alibi,
You
bro.
know where she went, Jacob. You're lying. Why would I help you if you keep lying to me?
Look, I'm telling you, I don't know.
Let's just look at him. So look, you looking left, you looking to the right, you gulping. Yeah. Let's see.
We know she went to the Bomba Club.
The bartender there, he calls me if things are getting out of hand, and I go and I bring her home. He called me last night. I said no. Phone rang a couple more times after that. I ignored it. I'm gonna have to live with that.
Yeah, I was about to say, imagine the guilt he's feeling. The one time he didn't go pick up his wife and now she's dead.
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night. I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
That sums up with what the neighbor said.
You don't remember what time you last saw your wife alive?
Look, I'm sorry. I left. Maybe 9 p.m. Might have been a little later, but right around 9.
That lines up with the neighbor's story.
Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
Yeah, that's why you had to pause. I know you're lying, bro.
I don't believe you, Jacob. I think you didn't have the guts to do it yourself, so you had someone else do it.
You want to back that up with something, Big Mouth?
Yeah, the letter. The letter we just saw. The Death Note threat. Yeah.
The note by the phone suggests you meant her harm.
You want the...
Because why you ain't tell me you were streaming? I stream every day, Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sorry.
Truth is, I was sick to death of her. I was trying to have her committed.
We're still going to need you to come downtown, Mr.
Yeah,
Henry.
come downtown,
We can
Mr.
get this all
Henry.
down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're going to tell me you loved her? The DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
Oh, shit. All right.
You're not being rational.
I'm about to fuck you up. Bitch. Stop playing with me, nigga. And you're under arrest for assault and battery. Or for assault.
Call it in and get a squad car dispatched. And check for messages. I'll keep old Slugger here company.
Hey, yo. Yeah, not him. Where the phone at?
Operator, message for Kate.
But Destiny, I'm gonna give you the rundown. We're investigating a murder of a woman. She was killed brutally, and so that's where we went to her house, inspected her house, and we found that there was a break-in. During this time, it's a serial killer on the loose that goes by the Black Dahlia. So yeah. So we don't know who it could be, the Black Dahlia, the serial killer, or her husband. But so the husband and his wife has been having marital problems where he might have blackened her eye. He had a death note threat towards her and things of that nature. So we're just investigating it right now. That's like the broad general gist of it. But yeah.
GPL.
Putting you through now.
And you beat his ass. As I should. I got
Phelps,
y'all.
badge 1247.
It's hot.
How can Detective.
I need a patrol unit to transport a suspect back to Central.
Certainly, Detective. You have a message from the coroner. Do you wish to be put through?
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest
We
match would be a
detectives.
socket
Yep.
wrench handle.
So the cause of death was the blunt.
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal. Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything else?
Oh, so she got
He's some
stomped?
kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised
Oh
about
my
1/8
God.
inch, but no trace of semen in the anus, vagina, or stomach.
Thanks, Doc. Operator, give me R&I. Any word on an owner for that vehicle? License was 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez of 402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
Thanks. Any other messages?
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
Got it. We're coming in.
You're going to the slammer. I don't think it was the husband, but nah, don't get in the passenger side. You driving.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Let's go to Mendez's apartment.
Brother said she took a real pounding.
Maybe if he had been a little firmer in the beginning, he wouldn't be in this situation now.
I imagine that
Thank you for
Neanderthal
catching
routine
me
is a
up.
big hit with the ladies, Galloway.
Women love me, Phelps. I have no complexity. They know exactly what they're going to get.
Okay, so we found the guy who drove off with her. So we found out where he lived. His name is Mendez. We're at his apartment right now. So let's see. Mendez. A Mendez, apartment
Mendez,
16.
apartment 16.
Okay. Open this shit up. Excuse me, sir. I apologize. Okay, so he's on the 4th floor. Let me just look at it.
Here, the apartment's up on the top floor.
Damn, I just started sneezing out of nowhere. So we're going up to the top floor. Okay, so where is it? Oh, of course it's at the end of the
Don't bother
hall.
knocking, just kick the door in.
I got you. Pick
Take a
this
look
shit.
around and see what you can find.
I'm seeing another newspaper? Nah, I guess. Is that not? It is, but probably just can't. Okay, so there's nothing in here. Somebody's clearly been here. I'm seeing a hat and a coat. Okay, so this is the hall. Let's go into the kitchen.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Okay, so nothing in here. I'm seeing a telephone. That don't matter. Holy shit. Is that the murder weapon? Come on.
Consistent with Celine's injuries, and the blood can be typed.
Oh shit, I think we found our murderer, chat. The red lipstick
Brothers
too.
could match the color and brand of the body.
Up, chat, we found our
We got the
murder.
murder weapon. We better get Pinker down here.
Why keep it? Why not throw it away?
Think these clowns are geniuses? Thank your stars you caught a break, and Captain Donald will begin to like you.
Hey, what gives? LAPD, you're under arrest.
Do not lose that son of a bitch.
Get
I'll
him.
wheels.
Mendez, stop right there.
Stop running. Don't worry, I'm catching up.
You don't need to do this, Alonzo.
Oh, he's getting in the car.
Get in and drive.
Get out of the way, y'all. Damn.
Hit him. Clean this asshole off the road.
I'm trying.
I got an idea. Get him next to my window, Cole. Keep me alongside his vehicle, and I'll stop the son of a bitch.
Oh, is he gonna kill him? Oh, shit.
Hit him, Cole. Spit him out.
Get out with your hands
You're
up in
under
the
arrest for
air.
the murder of Celine Henry.
Get out of the vehicle with your hands in the air. Let me stop, chat. But yeah, so we caught the murder suspect.
I ain't saying a goddamn thing.
That's okay. You're in a slammer, buddy.
You did a grand job, lads. Phelps, that's quite a way to acquit yourself in your first outing as a homicide investigator. It seems the city has a new and vengeful guardian. Considering the evidence against your suspect and the thoroughness with which a report was compiled, I foresee a safe passage through the courts, and the DA agrees with me. Brutality on a scale such as this deserves retribution. The people and the press of this city demand it.
Thank you. Thank you, detective. Oh, I don't get a drink? Oh, fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. All right, chat. We're on to the next case. This is a case open and shut. The red lipstick murder. So, chat, this next case that I'm about to do will be our last case of the stream. So let's get into this next case. Let's see what this is all about.
This pain to cool the lava you pump through my veins, 'cause I'm burning up for you.
What? That was weird. Why my guy there? The golden butterfly. Okay. It's about to happen. Oh no. Damn.
Galloway. Got it, Skipper.
We got a murder case, chat.
Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner, after all.
What have we got?
New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend them off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, college boy.
All
I
right.
think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
Let's go to the crime scene.
Coroner says it's going to take at least a week to get an ID.
Are we walking a little too slow for my liking? Hurry up, Skipper. Where's our car at? Oh, right over here. Don't get in the passenger.
Can you drive to this one?
You did a decent job on the Henry case, Phelps. Not bad for your first time at bat.
Thanks, Rusty.
But don't go getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention.
And no assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Right. See, I knew you were a fast learner, Phelps. We might get along after all.
Now, boys, you know as much as I do. I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy's been completed. I have two of my finest investigators on the case, fresh from bringing down the sword of
Detective
justice on
Tweez
the
ready for
crazed
duty.
sex fiend
Captain,
Alonzo
aren't there
Mendez.
similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry?
No.
And of Elizabeth Short, for that
So you don't
matter?
believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world, with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to beat that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take a life in the City of Angels.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
Yeah, get out of here,
What do we have,
reporters.
Captain?
Get out.
Another woman sacrificed.
Oh.
Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
Yes, sir. We're on the case. Detective Tweez reporting for duty. That looks like.
I was first on scene.
What's up?
How bad is
You find her, Gonzalez?
Not me.
Come on, you can
Family
tell
out
me.
for a stroll. I was first reporting.
Can you show me the body?
It's under the pepper tree, this way.
Thank you, officer.
If olive oil comes from olives, where does baby oil come from?
Huh? Okay. I see the
Can't
body.
do much help to you, Phelps.
Please don't let it be a naked body. Oh my God, chat! It's another naked body. I'm so sorry. This is gonna hurt everybody's eyes, including mine. But I have to put it on like at least black and white, so I can at least attempt to look like I'm trying to censor it. So I apologize in advance because I have no way of censoring it, and they don't have any censoring options as far as I know. So um, yeah, I mean I could relook, take a gander, but it's a naked woman. Y'all know how you know all of that is and stuff like that.
Here she is.
Let me speak to the
Similar MO.
To what? The Dahlia? I don't think so.
Celine Henry.
That's a closed case. This is probably another sad sack who lost his temper with a broad who wouldn't put out.
Are you a suspect, Rusty?
Watch your mouth, Phelps. All I'm saying is we got enough to do without reopening closed cases.
Talk me through it, Mal.
Severely battered, on display. Footprints would indicate that she has been stomped. Size of the footprints would seem to indicate a smallish men's shoe. What size shoe did Mendez wear?
You finished?
No, I'm not. At a glance, I would say strangulation was the cause of death. I'll need to do further tests for semen.
Angry boyfriend. If they were married, they'd be
Yo,
at home,
stop saying
not
that.
humping out here in Lover's Lane.
You mind if I examine the body?
Be my guest.
Okay, so I'm gonna take a look around at all the evidence first before we look at her body. Let's look at her purse. I need some money. I need that.
Well, we have a name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by RNI?
Back in a second.
Parent Teacher Association. Okay. Oh, I got some money. Give me that
The
money,
motive was
money, money.
robbery. Why not take the money?
Mm. Okay. Um,
The stomping angle in the Henry case, was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story.
mm. All right, chat. We got to examine the body. So I apologize in advance, you guys. Take a look at her hands.
What's this mark? A cut on a finger.
Fourth finger, left hand. A wedding or engagement ring. Violently removed.
Mm. Yeah, she was stamped the fuck out. What the fuck?
Looks like she was tied up.
It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist, too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
Okay, missing jewelry. I apologize. I apologize, chat, again.
Just when I think
Hopefully
I've
you
seen
two
it all.
don't just take this shit down.
Ligature mark is very
distinctive. I'll
Yeah,
do
it
some
definitely is a
comparisons
rope.
back at the lab and get back to you.
No. Yeah, she been stomped on.
Never the
Definitely.
same, are they?
Detectives, R&I says that Deirdre Mahler of 130 North Bonnie Bray was reported missing this morning by her husband.
All right, we're done. Looking at the body, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off. Like I said, I apologize, chat.
Go Mahler.
What'd I tell you? Let's grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. We could have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
All right, so let's get the fuck out of here. Wait, did I miss anything up here? I didn't hear the noise.
Never the same, are they?
Okay. All right, let's get out of here. There's no more sound. Why is
People
our
are
car
vultures,
so
officer.
far?
But you can tell me.
Yeah, they were brutalized. Nah, don't get in the passenger
You can
seat.
drive.
And where exactly are we going?
To the Mahler residence.
There still might be some playing the boyfriend angle.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
If he doesn't work out, that is.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she? You know, around about my third divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels we imagine. You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
The way you be racing to the passenger seat, yeah, because they be wanting me to drive, and they be
Hey,
long ass
she's a
drives.
woman.
She's the mother of my children.
You're a father, Cole? But don't tell me your eye don't bend.
This conversation is over.
Yeah, because I be having to drive mad far. Like, nah, I don't be wanting to drive that shit. All right, the Mahler residence. Open up. Open up, mister.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler.
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Passenger Princess Tweez. Like, as I
Thank you.
should.
Could you have a seat for me, Michelle?
Yeah, I'm gonna look around.
We're gonna have a look around.
All right.
He'll be back any moment. Just sit tight.
Groceries.
Nope.
I wish they didn't just have random shit around. Okay, I'm gonna just X off.
My partner will explain everything when he gets back, okay? There's nothing to worry about.
Ooh, a lemon.
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
Okay. Let me go back here. Okay. Oh, hope it's not a size 8 shoe. Oh, yep.
Work boots. Size 8s.
They're a size 8 shoe or a size 8 work boot. Okay.
No sign of a wedding ring.
Hmm. It's a nest.
Elgin wristwatch. Probably the
Missing
same one
watch
snatched
and
from her body.
ring. Mm-hmm. Okay, it sounds like I found everything. Yeah, I definitely found everything. All right, let's talk to the little young lady.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead.
That's kind of brutal to tell a kid.
Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Could try.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon, I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset.
Belmont
Daddy
High
came
School.
instead.
I'm seeing looking around. Are you lying to me, miss? Are you lying? Yeah, she's lying.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Okay.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
A ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
Okay. I'm seeing she's looking at me with a straight face. Oh, wait. She's diverting her eyes a little bit. Chat, another thing. Make sure when y'all watching the stream, make sure it says live at the bottom. Like on y'all screens. Like on the video. Like you'll have the play button, the volume button, and then next to the volume button it will say live. Make sure that y'all things are set to live.
I know it's painful, Michelle, but this may be important. She wore a wedding ring?
Mommy chose it herself. A rose gold wedding band and a matching diamond and ruby engagement ring.
She wore a watch?
Yes, a yellow gold Elgin watch. Daddy bought it for her birthday. We had a fight. It was kind of a makeup present.
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
You just said that they had a huge fight, and you're looking away? Yeah, lie.
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it. And he always wore her golden butterfly.
Thanks, Miss Muller. You've been very brave.
Butterfly brooch.
Hey! What gives?
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school.
You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What the... But she only...
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
Okay, footprint.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Mueller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
You're lying.
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Mueller?
Why would I lie to you at a time like this?
We found your size 8 work
That's
boots.
funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in my experience.
Oh my god. Wow.
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
Why are you lying? Your daughter just told us.
You should come clean if you're having an affair or if there's something going on.
I told you I was here. Were you saying I wasn't?
Yeah. Your daughter told us.
So why did you take so long to answer the phone when your daughter called?
Okay, I went out for a while. I was driving around. It's my way of
It
relaxing.
sounds like he's lying. It sounds like we have our murder suspect.
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
Okay, I'm seeing you moving a lot of head movement, a lot of lookage, a lot of twitchage.
Did your wife ever go out by herself? To bars, nightclubs?
No. What are you suggesting? You suggesting my wife's loose? Now is not the time for you to be pushing me, mister.
Your daughter said you were having an argument.
We argued about who would pick up Michelle. I worked a full day. I wanted to come home, put my feet up.
Yeah, now history of
My
violence.
wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, god damn it.
Your daughter just told us.
It is true, Hugo. You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
You lied this whole interrogation, mister.
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo, and how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn crazy. Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Nobody likes a cheapskate, Hugo.
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on.
Cuff him.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in
Handcuff
the next
him.
room, Mueller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
Phelps, you idiot. That man is about to skip town.
We should go back in there and bust his ass.
I agree.
1, we need to break his alibi. Check phone records, canvass the neighbors. 2, we have
We can do all that while he's in
Probably
custody.
go for half the men in L.A. 3, we have no evidence to tie him to the crime scene.
Hello,
He
detective.
lied that whole... Okay. Exactly. Like, he lied the whole shit. He looks suspicious.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our
He
inquiries?
definitely lying.
sir.
Yeah, he is lying.
They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Mueller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Mueller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Mueller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning,
The
though.
I
incinerator.
told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Yeah.
There he is now.
Step away from the incinerator. Don't let
come
him get
here.
away.
See, that's why we should have just got him. Come here. Come here, bitch. If we would have just did this the first time, it wouldn't have mattered. What was you burning? Your shoes. Ah. Oh
This
man.
doesn't look good, Hugo.
I can explain the blood.
Get him
You
booked in
can't.
at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And
Yeah.
inform the captain.
Yes, sir, Detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't want home and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncle?
call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield and
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
We ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid.
Okay, so it says I got a message over here with the phone booth. That almost went bad.
Galloway.
Phelps,
homicide
1247.
number 564.
Go ahead, Detective Unit. How can I
Did we
help,
get Ray
Detective?
Pinker and a technical service?
I need an address on a Belmont High School.
North Bonnie Bray Street.
Checking for you, Detective.
Send someone down from Juvenile Hall to look after a young lady.
Belmont High. Roger, 1575 West 2nd Street.
Thank you.
Gracias, operator.
Inform Detective Phelps that the coroner has report waiting at the police morgue downtown when he's available.
You know the way.
Got it,
You can drive.
KGPL.
Okay, let's go to the high school. Get in the driver's seat.
Stabbed her husband and then
I'm surprised, you know. I didn't make the husband for it.
Always make the husband, Phelps. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the Vic who does the deed. God knows I've wanted to kill some wives in my day.
Lex
my God.
parsimoniae.
What?
The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is most likely the correct one.
You know, you could have said that without getting all liturgical on me.
I'll try to dumb things down from now on.
Appreciate it. And try this one on for size. Rusty's razor.
How's that go?
You blame the guy that's banging her.
Ah, of course. The famous Lex ignoramus.
Closes cases, Cole. Puts a lot of people away, that one.
Okay, so we're off to the school to see what's been going on, see if we can talk to some witnesses. Belmont High School. Is this a real high school in LA, chat?
fabric rationing's over. We have to go.
Can somebody look it up?
Saturday. I'm busy. Busy where? You're going on another
What is he
travel
doing?
baby gardener, aren't you? So what if I am?
Go, Phelps. I'll take the car and see if I can cut him off.
Yeah, what are you doing? Freaking pervert. You're preying on little kids, huh? I'm about to whoop your ass. Come here. Come here. Oh shit.
There he is. See him?
Yeah. Oh, I'm on you. Get him. That tackling shit is crazy. It is. It's in LA. Oh, okay. Thank you.
Car 11K, car 11 King, come in.
11K, go ahead.
11K, see the janitor. A green 1946 coupe registered to a Mrs. Hugo Moeller has been found in the parking lot adjoining the Belmont High School and playing fields. 11K, code 2.
What's your name?
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Some.
What are you doing around?
Some.
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal,
Mm.
is it, Eli?
Don't sound
Honestly, chat, the amount of pedophilia in this game. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know it's real life, but it's kind of crazy and it's kind of a little bit overbearing. Because what is this like the fourth or fifth character in the game that likes kids? Like, stalking children, keeping an eye on the children, offering sex to children. Like, maybe I'm exaggerating. Maybe it's like the third or fourth character, but it's somewhere within the 3+ range, and it's like not going to get any lower than that.
Ask me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you Loki motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like 'em a little younger than that.
Turn
Oh
out
my
your
God.
pockets, Eli.
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
Yeah, Eli. Oh, the
You're
butterfly
under
brute.
arrest, Eli. You're in
Yeah.
very deep trouble. Get some backup down here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
I'll tell them we got a kitty raper coming in. They can roll out the red carpet.
Not roll out the red carpet. That was funny. I'm sorry. Lock 'em up, boys.
What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social,
The high
maybe
school
1 a.m.
janitor.
I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
Oh
Eli
yeah.
Rooney.
Yeah.
We've met him.
Filthy son of a bitch. He was here yesterday before the dance.
Was it him you saw park the car?
I don't know, sir. I'd like to say yes, but the truth is it was pretty dark.
Would you say Rooney is violent?
Yes, sir, I would say so, yes.
Thanks for your help.
I'm hearing music. Oh, it must be the car. Open this shit up. Oh man, we found the evidence. A bloody rope.
Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here.
Bloody overalls.
The overalls are stenciled HM. Muller is a mechanic. I wonder what Eli does for a living.
HM.
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
Bloody tire arm. All right. Looks like he's our murderer, chat. Still mad weird. Yeah, I agree with you. All right. Looks like I got a phone call to make.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Muller homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thanks for your help.
Thank you. So now we got to go to the morgue to see the cause
You're
of
behind the
death.
wheel.
And where exactly are we going? I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way.
And we let Muller slide?
For a while. He gets a free pass for now.
All right, chat. I might have to go back in black and white. Chat, who do you guys think done it? Was it the child liker or was it the husband? Yeah, it's mad pedophiles in this game. Yeah. Did you just type that or are you live with me, Drizzy?
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
I'm live. Okay.
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please.
I just typed.
Cause of
Okay, I was
death,
just making sure.
strangulation?
Correct.
I
Take
think
a
it's
look
the
at the samples on the
husband.
bench.
Okay.
The shoe prints?
Size 8s. Very similar to the impressions from the Henry case.
Now, who do we remember got caught in bloody
The
size
husband,
8s?
he was burning the
I
shoes
think
up.
we have our bird.
We've got to nail this guy.
Yeah, it does have a very distinct pattern.
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
Okay, if you're finished jawing, we need to get moving.
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know.
All right, well, we found everything. So, all right, Chad, looks like we're going to have to run some interrogation. So, I'm going to have to go back to the station.
You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed? Not exactly the happiest of places, the coroner's office.
Carruthers is a good man, professional, diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
Funny job, that. The coroner's.
How so?
You know, you don't want them enjoying their work too much.
Okay, we're going to skip the dialogue. I just want to get to where we need to get. This is just extra banter. I don't want to hear it. We need to get to these interrogations. Okay.
You better not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
We'll work the evidence, Rusty. Let him do the
Okay,
rest.
so interview 2 and interview room 1. We're going to do 2 first, since it's literally right here.
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
This is the husband, chat.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
All right. So what was you doing?
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
Believe what?
It's rabbit's blood. A guy at work brought him in and I helped him skin them.
Rabbit's blood. So why was you burning them?
Do you know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the Army.
Okay. Now you looking more... Why are you looking dumb?
You learned to strangle with the rope in the Army?
With rope, with my bare hands, but mainly with wire. I learned a lot of things in the Army, but I still didn't kill my wife.
For argument's sake, what type of rope would you use?
If I had to, I would use a triple braid. Less flex, easier to control.
Okay.
We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
Wasn't sure. No, we found the
Enough
overalls
lies,
in the back of
Hugo.
the truck.
Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
No, we found the overalls with H&M on it. And your name is Hugo, so...
Green overalls, bloodstained, with the initials HM found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
It was literally in the car. We saw
You're
it.
lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
We do. It was in the back of the truck with the overalls.
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
A Chrysler Airflow.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler.
Okay, so we're gonna leave to interrogate the next person. We're not gonna charge him with murder just yet, Chad. We wanna, you know, where are we going? Okay, I think interview the
Mouthpiece
other
store strips off
interviewer
me at the Grand.
other over here or somewhere.
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
Okay.
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking
Oh,
for your sympathy, boy?
he got beat the fuck up. Wow.
You down on your luck, Eli?
Down on my
I
luck.
had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
Okay, that's not what we asked. Also, chat, I want y'all to keep in mind that the coroner, or however you pronounce that title, I think I'm saying it right. He said that we're specifically looking for somebody who's like a sailor or some sort. So I'm keeping that in mind. The other one is a mechanic, and he must be a sailor. So
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine. You can't misplace big yellow letters HM out front.
They give you any workwear,
oh,
Eli?
Sure. Green coverall. Dang thing was hot. Felt like I was back in the pen wearing it.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like.
my
Talking
God.
about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean?
So he also has green overalls, and he works at the Marine shit, HM. So, chat, I think we got our man.
Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
Farm boy like you, Eli, must prefer Magay for roping. Am I right?
I prefer braid. Tie, hitch, and braid. It stays tied.
You killed Mrs. Moeller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things. And you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and then put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
We never said anything, though.
What size boot do you wear, Eli?
Kind of like anything I can get my hands on. I'm wearing 11s.
You're maybe 5'5", 5'6", tops. And you wear size 11s? I don't think so, Eli.
That might be on the large side. Maybe 10s.
Maybe 8s.
Now that I come to think of it.
Why punish children with your iniquity, Eli?
You think I was never punished?
You must know what you're doing is evil.
Well, son, nobody's perfect.
Okay, so
You're as good as done, Mr. Rooney. All it will take now is some paperwork.
all right, chat. So let's go over our people and clues. So we have a victim, Mrs. Mueller, and we have Hugo Mueller, the husband. So Hugo Mueller, he works as a mechanic. He works as a mechanic. Um, he doesn't have an alibi for last night. I don't think it's him. Me neither. The butterfly brooch is missing. I mean, well, her butterfly brooch is on him. He had the butterfly brooch. The husband didn't have. I get the husband would still have the jewelry, but he had the butterfly brooch. The husband, they both. So we had okay. So we have bloody overalls. So the overalls are green overalls with stained blood with the initials HM on it. Now HM is a company that this guy works for. Um, he works as a sailor or a marine dock, whatever. And then the other guy, he's a mechanic. When we spoke to the coroner, he specifically said we're looking for a sailor. So hair black, eyes blue. I think he picked it up, like he said, and didn't say nothing. Hmm. But that also begs the question, why would the husband kill her and then leave her there and then leave the car in the school parking lot? He could have just drove off with the car and hit it for all that. Let's look at our clues. So they both wear size 8. Both of them do. Uh, the husband's alibi. Uh, he was not home. So, chat, based off the preponderance of the evidence, I am going to choose this person because, he was around the high school. It puts him at the scene, and he also had the dead woman's items, So I'm going to go with this guy. I think he's our man. He's a sick individual. And, I do think that the husband, Hugo, does have some sort of, you know, history with violence against his wife. But during this time period, all these niggas is beating their wives, honestly. And he has green overalls with that says H&M on it because he works there. So and it's bloodstained. Hugo is not going to leave his shit in the trunk. That's basically evidence. So I'm going to go ahead and charge this
Eli
man.
Rooney, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Deirdre Muller.
You want to put me back in the stir that badly, boy? You go ahead and try. I'll beat that rat. I ain't a killer.
One is a molester and the other one is abusive. Damn!
Phelps, Galloway, congratulations are at hand. Drink, boys? I think you'll receive a commendation for this one, gentlemen. In the meantime, I'll speak to the DA about expediting the passage of the case. We need swift and merciless justice for poor Deirdre.
I wonder, did we get it right? Let me look it up. Hold on, chat. I want to see if we actually got that right. L.A. Noire, Butterfly, Gonna Butterfly. Who did it? Let's see. I'm seeing a spoiler, so I'm not gonna read that. So I'm gonna try to look for another answer. So it says who to charge in the Golden Butterfly of L.A. Noire. It says if you've gotten all the questions correct and have obtained every piece of evidence, the evidence solid against either suspect. However, if you're keen on getting 5 stars, which I did, 2, 4, 5, in the case closed section on the top right of the screen, it says you should pin the crime on Rooney and not Mahler. So, chat, one thing I am going to say, it is a little bit of a spoiler, but I'm going to end it off with this. So apparently, neither of these two did it, and I just want to let you guys know that none of you guys are wrong. And based on the preponderance of the evidence, I felt like I could have went either way. Um, but none of these two people didn't do it, and another person did. So we'll figure that out. I'm assuming it's whoever's this Black Dahlia serial killer person or whoever that is. So that's just a little bit of a spoiler for me and you guys. So yeah, I just looked it up. Don't spoil it for the chat, please, please. I want y'all to see it live and in stereo with me. I want y'all to adjust whatever device y'all listening to this on. With the two you had, to pick at least it was the pedo. Okay, yeah. So chat, with that being said, no, I appreciate. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and pause it there. We're actually gonna go ahead and quit. I think everything should have saved. I'm gonna double check, but I think it should have saved. Resume the silk stocking murder. Okay, so yes, chat. So that is all for today. Destiny, Jules, Drizzy, I appreciate you guys being in the stream, and anybody else who joins who may not have thought. Get on Drake. I appreciate you being here, or Mr. Underrated, I think. But yeah, I appreciate you guys, and we'll be back tomorrow again on this journey of playing as a detective in LA during the 1947s. So with that being said, I'll catch you guys on tomorrow's stream. Peace out.